Hi there, Capricorn. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of June. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck for you. And I know exactly which one I'm going to use for you, this one over here. For those of you that care to know, it's the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So let's begin with your reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the sign of Capricorn, this is your love reading for the month of June. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you guys this time around. Your energy feels lighter than Taurus's and Virgo combined. How about that? Let's see. Let's see. Capricorn, look at that. We have the King of Pentacles. Love it. For many of you, that's you, Capricorn, right there. Very first one. Who got this? Taurus got this card for many of you. I think it was the very first card as well. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus. So this month of June, my dear Capricorn, wow, I mean, you can really expect a boost. You can expect to feel more grounded, more safe and secure. I'm hearing in your own presence in your environment. I do feel like this is a result of a solar plexus enhancement or balancing there that took place with that chakra, with all the yellow that's going on here, with this King of Pentacles at the very top. Do you see how there's a city at the very top of this king's head, which is reminding me of it reminds me of the crown chakra. So I do feel like overall this month of June, I feel like it's really going to, like, the energy that you're going to be surrounded by or just entertaining, exuding, I feel like it's really going to put you in a very positive state of mind. I do see like a lot of like crown chakra activity going on, maybe a lot of like little mini kind of like knowings, epiphanies that are going to be taking place. And I do feel like this is a result, guys, of this is directly a result of your confidence level this time around. Let's see. We have the Nine of Swords. And then look at this Nine of Swords. There's a bunch of eyes all over this woman's body. So for those of you that I'm connecting with, I feel like you are coming from a place of a lot of stress and a lot of worry. I feel like this, okay, no matter how excruciating or mentally exhausting that was, I feel like it really did illuminate and bring you a lot of awareness and clarity about the things that were energetically depleting you and taking from you and just kind of like even tormenting you and not really allowing you to get a lot of rest. So that's another thing that I'm getting for you, Capricorn, that this month of June, I feel like you can expect to feel a lot more well rested. I feel like whatever worries it is that you had, I do see them kind of like falling off of you. And I feel like this is a result simply by, having this awareness. I feel like for many of you as well, I mean, there's this awareness about your body and the way that your body kind of contains and stores energy. That's just like something that I'm getting here with this Nine of Swords and this King of Pentacles. So overall, in the month of June, guys, I feel like you can expect to rest and find a whole lot of peace, guys. Peace being restored. I'm hearing your confidence in yourself and whatever issues that were causing you trouble, that weren't allowing you to completely have peace at night, that were causing you anxiety, a lot of dread. I feel like you are going to rise above those things. And it has everything to do, guys, with the energy that you are going to have. Okay, so for those of you that I'm connecting with, I feel like whatever issues it is that you've had, okay, I feel like they are directly linked to your I think there's a link here between your crown chakra and your solar plexus. Okay, yeah. And then with this Nine of Swords, I mean, the Nine of Swords is mental energy. So I feel like it has a lot to do, I'm hearing, with the stories and the narratives it is that you are entertaining in your head, which automatically, you know, affect your solar plexus. Let's see, let me get another card. So highly recommend lonerwolf.com. If you could Google it in this manner, like in this way, lonerwolf.com solar plexus, and it's going to take you directly to that that page that has the chakra healing for the solar plexus. I highly recommend that you do those exercises. For many of you, it's very important that you stay energized, specifically this center here. So go to lonerwolf.com, guys. It's an excellent resource website for spiritual healing, and it has some great content and information about chakra healing exercises. So there's like a list of them. I'm sure there's like more than 5. There's a bunch of them there. Highly recommend that you do that, because I feel like that is very dependent here on, you know, getting yourself to a grounded place where you are no longer experiencing this here. So the solar plexus has a lot to do with your energy levels as well. So I do feel like when you guys are energetically depleted, could even be spiritually depleted, guys. Like for example, it's one I'm hearing is getting enough rest. That's something that I'm getting for you guys, like getting enough rest, like maybe this week or this entire month of June, making an effort, you know, being conscious about how many hours it is that you sleep. Okay, making sure that it's at least 7 hours, 8 hours. Okay, meditating as well, bringing awareness, I'm hearing, to what's going on up there, processing those mental energies. That is what's really going to provide you with the physical, mental, or just overall energetic state to be able, I'm hearing, to combat these things here, which are just nagging thoughts, guys, that really just, I mean, they start even hurting your body. Here we have the Empress. There could be a Taurus of significance, maybe, or Libra, guys. Okay, so that's something it is that you should know here with this Empress. The Empress, guys, talks about self-care, self-healing. It talks about being in a radiant and abundant energy. That's what you need to, that is what, you know, you guys need to really focus on self-care this time around, because this Nine of Swords energy is going to be there. But I'm hearing, if you are, you know, able to combat it, I'm hearing, with the proper, you know, energies, they're not going to affect you. For many of you, I feel like you have a lot of, like, could have like a lot of eyes on you, like yeah, like evil eye, you know, or a lot of people that are watching you, or just a lot of other people's energy. Okay, I feel like kind of gets stuck to you. I feel like that could be affecting you a whole lot. Let's see. That is pretty much, this is a love reading. Okay, so I feel like for earth signs, the message is kind of like take care of yourself. I know that was the message. I think, yeah, it varies a little bit, but it's very similar. Yeah, look, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is being, you know, depleted, guys. For many of you, you know, this could be a lot of negative thoughts, nagging thoughts that you have about, you know, your love relationship that are really going to start affecting you psychologically, mentally, emotionally. It's just in every kind of way with the Nine of Swords. With the Five of Pentacles, again, it's very important that you maintain yourself. I'm hearing properly hydrated, which here we're seeing as just energetically, charged. So highly recommend this month of June, guys, that you integrate spiritual practices into your everyday life. Yes, every day, like brushing your teeth. Meditations, highly recommend Steve Noble's YouTube channel or any other, meditations it is that you like. I personally really like Steve Noble's YouTube channel. I've been doing his meditations for many years, and I can't even tell you how much it is that they've helped me. Every day I do his meditations before I do work. Five of Pentacles. So, the message for you, Capricorn, is to stay energetically hydrated, okay? Because the Nine of Swords energy will be there. That is going to directly influence the way you see your love life, the way you see your love interest, the way you see those dynamics. And if you do not properly take care of yourself, you will succumb to these lower energies that will pull you in and drain you. And I'm hearing they will start causing you sleepless nights. It will start causing you anxiety. I'm hearing, and before you know it, you're going to be so unbalanced and unscattered, and it's just going to be just hell. Here with this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there is a conscious commitment here, absolutely, that needs to take place about how it is that you have been taking care of yourself. Five of Pentacles, you see how this Queen is like this Queen of Pentacles is looking at this Five of Pentacles like, whoa, what, like, wow, like you're not taking, you're like doing pretty bad. So there is like a conscious decision here, or there just needs to be awareness here that needs to be brought here to the way it is that you have been caring for yourself every day. For many of you, I feel like you're not even aware of how spiritually, mentally, or just overall depleted it is that you are. So this month of June, okay, I feel like just really focusing on taking better care of yourself. That is going to directly influence and affect your relationships and your role in it, okay? Let's see what this is. We have the King of Swords. There could be a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius of significance. For many of you, there could be another earth sign. There could be anybody here. Let's see. Let's get another card for this King of Swords. And we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so what I'm getting is that there is, for those of you that I'm connecting with, there is a particular person here that is prone to being like cold and distant, especially here with this Nine of Wands, that could have, certain type of strong boundaries here that just cause them to kind of like become distant and push you, or push you away. That could definitely also be you, but it's just, I'm reading it in this manner. I feel like that is one of the reasons why it's important for you to, really provide yourself with that which it is that you are looking for in a love relationship. Because I do feel like with this King of Swords and this Nine of Wands, there is this tendency from those around you, or a particular person around you, to kind of keep you at a distance, right? Which could feel a bit cold, right? With this Nine of Swords. And in turn, I feel like that could certainly trigger, a lot of, thoughts here of like why this is happening. And I feel like there's a lot of like that going on. Of like, oh, there might be a tendency to kind of like overly focus on yourself as being the problem or the cause of this with the Nine of Swords, but that is not what's going on there. So I feel like to counteract these feelings, there's a need to provide, I'm hearing, that loving presence, that loving energy to yourself. For those of you that I'm connecting with, I feel like this is, it's a certain pattern it is that you have, that you're having to identify, which could certainly be very much rooted very deeply into, your childhood, and be in connection to like, the relationship it is that you had with your mother, your caregiver, for example, where there was someone here that was very cold towards you, that did not show you the love and affection it is that you were seeking or that you needed, and that kind of like pushed you away. And internally you kind of like felt like this was your fault, and you started subconsciously thinking, you know, subconsciously not even knowing, right, that you blamed yourself, or you find all these reasons why that was happening. So having to identify that, and then here we have that Empress energy there, which we can connect it to the mother. So yeah, there's a need here, guys, to we could say take accountability with the Queen of Pentacles, and to see how, you know, how it is that, you know, you there's a need to take care of yourself properly. And everybody's different, guys, but let me tell you, I promise you, with the chakra healing, that's really all you need. Do chakra healing every day, guys, every day. I mean, that's really going to uplift you and just keep you in a balanced, energetic space. Take it from me, you know, with the work that I do. You know, everybody has a different job, obviously, right? Athletes, for example, they get paid to be fit, right? They get paid to stay in shape, and there's things that they have to do, obviously, every day. Work out, have like a probably crazy schedule, wake up 4 a.m., whatever, really early, and do their workout. So that's kind of like a hyper focus. That's part of their job. Part of my job as a psychic medium, as a tarot reader, is to maintain my energy in a balanced place, so that I'm able to work. So I get paid to have a balanced energy, to even be able to read for you guys. So I know a lot about, you know, about staying balanced, and then on top of that, I'm an earth sign, and I think earth signs can really provide others with that perspective of self-care, and how certain energies impact your body. So King of Swords and Nine of Wands. Yeah, guys, I do feel that kind of happening here. There is kind of like also perhaps like a subconscious thing going on here. Many of you might not be so subconscious, you might be aware of it, where you kind of keep track of certain things. You see how there's like, there's what do you call those things? Like numbers. They're not numbers, but you know, there's like counting going on there, keeping track of things. So for many of you, there could be like a tendency to kind of keep track of, you know, things that happened. Okay, like this is happening, or yeah, like this hyper awareness of things. So that's kind of like what we have overall going on. I feel like that is the most important message. Okay, again, for earth signs, I feel like the message this time around has kind of been like a focus like on the individual, we could say sign, the sign itself. Like for you, Capricorn, it's like there's a attention, awareness here that needs to be brought to you. And I actually really like that, because, you know, a lot of times these, you know, and I kind of want to start giving you readings like this, instead of like, there's a person here that is mad at you and they're going to be acting like this and they're going to be that, you know, it's like, that's, you know, sometimes that's needed. But, you know, again, this time around, for whatever reason, earth signs, this is kind of like the perspective that we're getting for all of you as a whole. All right, so one more card. We have the Three of Wands, and then we have the King of Cups. For those of you that I'm connecting with, there could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn of significance that is at a distance from you. Maybe this could be like a long distance kind of thing. Or just an individual here that is at a distance. I do see their presence coming towards you. Okay, so for those of you that I'm connecting with, this could be an individual that you already know. Like if I'm talking about it and you're like, oh yeah, you're like whoever you thought about, I feel like that's it. For others of you, I feel like this could be like a new individual. There's nothing here that says new, but let's just leave it like this. There is an individual, there's an energy here that we can pick up already that is at a distance from you, that is kind of like making their way towards you. Let's see. I do feel like it's been a while, okay, perhaps since, you know, you've had any sort of connection from this person. We have the Five of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands. I do feel like this particular person's presence here, the one here at a distance that we identified, could be a water sign, could be a Gemini. I mean, it could really be anybody. I do feel like that presence there is in conflict with that of another person in your life, with this King of Wands and this Five of Wands. Yeah, so I'm seeing like two distinct energies here, guys. I'm seeing several, okay? But like here, you know, like future energy, we could say future developments. I do see some sort of conflict here happening between you and two other people. I do see you having plans with one particular person. I do feel like there is already like set plans or ideas here, you know, that you have that are, you know, concerning this particular person here. I do feel like it's someone that you are awaiting. But, you know, I do feel like their energy here, you know, will be in conflict with another person in your life. Five of Wands and this King of Wands could certainly be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. We have the King. We have two kings. Interesting. So, you know, that goes with like what I'm telling you, where like this particular person is going to be in conflict with you, with whatever plans, whatever it is that you're doing, could certainly be in conflict with this, you know, you maintaining this vibrant energy, for example. I do feel like this particular person will, you know, in some way or another is, you know, in conflict with that. Because we have two kings, and I mean, we have another king here. So, you know, we could say all kings kind of, you know, have their own agenda and rule their own, you know, territory, we could say. And then here in particular, we have two King of Wands. There can be two King of Wands, but we do have them here, and they're attached to this Five of Wands. So something it is that you should know is that there is a particular person here that is in conflict with everything it is that we have just spoken about, which is that of self-care and self-love, meaning that whatever energy they're going to be bringing, you know, forth to you, they are, you know, going to be working against it. That is something it is that you should know. This could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. I do feel like this is a very high-spirited individual. FYI, that is just something it is that you should know. And I do feel like there's another individual here, which again, I do feel like it's at a distance. And because they seem so far away from many of you, it could be a new energy. I do feel like this individual is a lot more, you know, aligned with the energy it is that you have. You see how both of these people have that both cards are like blue, and it's a very calming feeling. So the Three of Wands, I'm seeing it as an energy that is very welcoming as well. So I feel like for many of you, this is going to be a very healing, very welcoming energy that is going to be coming into your life. Beautiful energy. That is something it is that you should know. So that is pretty much future developments, guys. So pretty much here, guys, I just see you kind of like, I see you identifying a particular pattern in love, and I see you taking care of it, bringing attention to it, creating new habits, even new cycles in your life. And I do see you identifying a particular individual that is not you know, serving that's not serving you and moving forward, and that is connected to like this old way of being, which has really kept you in this Five of Pentacles, and which is going to all of a sudden, we could say, not all of a sudden, but that you're going to be able to recognize as being, you know, a problematic energy for you, that you're really going to have to kind of like work around. I'm getting, there is a particular, and sometimes absolutely, guys, I mean, look, this person as well, look, they're like on fire. So I do feel like this is an individual that has a tendency perhaps to jump into conclusions. They could be like quick to like, I'm hearing to say things. There's just a very reactive energy that it is that they have. Okay, so having to be careful with that. that's pretty much what I have for you guys. That is like future developments. Let's see. Let's put this in. And then let's get a, I feel like I should leave it, but then something's like, don't leave it that way. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it that way. So now let's get an oracle card for you. I'm going to get a few. One from the Wings of Wisdom Oracle, another from the Butterfly Effect Oracle deck, and another one from the Secret Confessions Oracle. So let's start with this one, guys. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Let's get this one. It says Angel. It says confirmation, trust, higher purpose, affirmation. I am sheltered within the wings of angels. It says your prayers are now being answered and you are surrounded by spiritual protection. You can visualize this as white light radiating all around you. Trust that you are on the right path. Even if there are challenges, know you will find a way through, aided by the powerful love and light of your divine guardians. There is no need to be afraid. Trust how your path is unfolding, even when it takes unexpected twists and turns. Here is a sign of hope, light, and that an oppression is to be lifted from your soul so that joy, love, and happiness can return to your heart. It goes with your reading. So, it looks like for many of you, there is fear here that certainly, you have been working through, and you will be gaining a strong sense of security and protection, which in turn is really going to ground you guys and create a lot of, we could say, love and light and positivity around you. Trust how your path is unfolding, even when it takes unexpected twists and turns. Here's a sign of hope. So there's a need to remain hopeful, and do know that the experiences it is that you will be going through are going to provide you with that. So beautiful energy. Now let's get another card from this deck over here. All right, that was fast, and we have two messages for you. We have action, and then we have inner child. All right, it says action, no more overthinking. Hello, that Nine of Swords. You're breaking the cycle of inaction and finally getting something done. You will set your plans in motion and realize action is the only way to move forward in life. Inner child, you're ready to bring that inner child spirit out and open yourself up to new adventures. You'll realize that you don't have to take life so seriously. There's still plenty of fun to be had. Oh, beautiful energy. Wow. So now let's put this back in and let's get another card from over here. Guys, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, Tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. If you have an Instagram, please do follow me on there. That link is down below. All right, let's see. So this could be a message from whatever person was connected to this reading. It says, I keep making the same mistakes and I don't know how to change my ways. I feel like I keep failing you and everyone else around me. I am defensive and part of me just pushes people away to avoid having to change. I don't want you to see me for my failures. This goes with that energy that we saw that was like pushing away. Yeah. It goes, I keep making the same mistakes and I don't know how to change my ways. I feel like I keep failing you and everyone else around me. I am defensive and part of me just pushes people away to avoid having to change. I don't want you to see me for my failures. This is what I have for you, my dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.